Everybody, I'm back. I'm sorry, I don't know what was going on, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So this is for Sagittarius and what their person is currently saying about them. First card, because I've already pulled a card. Welcome back to Sassy is Magical. I had to get the audio correct because it was playing in the background. I could hear myself. But your person, first of all, um, they're crazy attracted to you. Like they're crazy attracted to you. With this Knight of Wands, they want to come towards you. If they haven't already come towards you with that Knight of Wands, they definitely want to approach you. If you're Sagittarius that's in no contact with their person, your person does want to come back towards you. That is the biggest thing with this Knight of Wands. Now, the only thing with the Knight of Wands, it has a tendency to be hot and cold. So, they can come and go, come and go. So let's see what else Sagittarius this person is saying about that. Put my headphone on. All right, let's see what else do we have for Sagittarius and what their person is currently saying about them. That's a lot of cards. I'll put some of them back. 1 second. Let's try that again. What Sagittarius person is currently saying about them? I'm telling you, your person wants to come back towards you. I'm telling for my Sagittarius, because there are some that are in non-contact. Be on the lookout for them to approach you to have a conversation. They want to talk. They want to talk with you, Sagittarius. I just finished eating, so I'm sorry. They want to come back towards you and they want to have a conversation with you. Like they miss the chemistry. They miss the chemistry. That Night of Wands tells me that they miss the chemistry, and that's one of the biggest things that they're talking about is how much they miss the chemistry between you two Sagittarius. So again, if you're a Sagittarius that's in no contact with your person, they will be here. Hi everybody. They will be here to. They're coming back to approach you. They're coming back with they're hot and ready like Little Caesars, and but they want to talk though. So be on the lookout for them to come back and talk. Let's see. I do readings if you want a reading. I believe it's in my description. If not, I'll add it to this. All right. Now, this is for a majority of my Sagittarius that are in no contact. This is what I feel like for somebody that's in no contact because they're saying that you have isolated yourself from them. They're with the shit, Sag. They with the shit, Sag, and so you have completely isolated yourself from them, and they are feeling the loss. They are feeling the fact that you two have not been talking. That you have really like taken that love away, that sweet feeling. And I just want to say, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone, ain't no sunshine when he's gone, right? Like they feel that shit. They feel that you have completely isolated them, isolated yourself from them and that you are in deep thought. You're not with the games, but and they feel it. That's why they want to come back around. That's why they want to have a conversation because you have put yourself in isolation with the hermit. And guess what? They don't want to walk away. This Eight of Cups in reverse. They don't want to walk away. They don't want to lose this. They don't want to lose this. Even though they probably were acting like a damn fool, they don't want to lose it. Let's get some clarifiers. They don't want to lose it, Sag. Hey, everybody, welcome to the live. And they know, they want to come back around because they know that they did not properly plant any seeds in this. Like, and if they were seeds, they were bullshitting. They know that they did not properly plant any seeds here, Sagittarius. They know this with this Seven of Pentacles. Like, they were some shitty ass seeds. They were some shitty ass seeds, and nothing has taken root from it. Nothing has grown from it. Maybe you tried to dig them up. Maybe they died. I don't know, but they definitely did not get cultivated. And so now they want to come back and give some more action to possibly plant some more seeds. But I know you're not with the shits. That's why you're in hermit mode. You're really just worrying about yourself and taking care of yourself. Complete isolation. A lot of you probably in isolation, not only from your person, but from, your people around you, friends, family. You're probably in complete isolation right now. You're just trying to figure out the next route for you. The magician, yeah, they coming back around. When they come back around, they are coming with all the tricks. They pulling out all the tricks with this magician. Like, they coming with words, they coming with actions, they coming with emotion, they coming with even coming with some money. Okay, they even coming with some finances, Sagittarius, because they know that you are valuable. They know that you are valuable. And I think the biggest misconception with Sagittarius is that we fear commitment. And I say we because I am a Sagittarius sun and rising. They say we fear commitment. Well, we don't actually fear commitment. We fear committing to the wrong person, to the wrong things, to the wrong environments. We're not scared of committing to something that's worth committing to. And this person, and I believe that you try to commit to this person and they were playing games, and now you didn't even play games with them. You were very direct, very straightforward, and they played games. And now you're like, okay, that's it. I don't have time for that. And it makes so much sense. Let's see here. Clarify hermit. Because baby, you were at the baby for you, the death. And it's not even maybe the end of the relationship, because I would not say that, because I'll let you know what I get as far as outcome. But I would definitely say this: you are in a point of a complete transformation. Okay. You're no longer the person that you were 30 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. Definitely not the person that you were 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? A month ago. You are a totally different person. You are the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. And this person sees the transformation. If y'all are not talking, y'all have social media, they're watching your page. They're watching, and they're watching the transformation. They're watching you go from that sweet, loving person that they had access to now being your own person. I got a huge stellar in Sag also. I love it. I think I have like 6 places in Sagittarius. Oh yeah. They don't wanna leave. They don't wanna leave you, Sagittarius. Y'all see that 10 of Pentacles? Because they see the longevity in this. They see that this is good. They know that they can build with you. They know they can. Like, some people are just so silly. Like, some people have to learn the hard way. Like, I don't even know what it is. Some people have to learn the hard way. Like, some people have to lose the good thing before they realize it's a good thing. And it's not necessarily that they went out and tried something else. Sometimes just once they lose it, it's cold now. It's no longer as hot as it was. It's no longer as fulfilling as it was. Their smile not even may not even be the same. It doesn't have to have anything to do with another person, because everybody doesn't go to another person when they walk away. Some people just go and do their own thing. Some people just like to be single, like to be alone, don't know what it is to have something really, really good. They'll sabotage. And I believe that your person sabotaged this. They sabotaged this. And when it comes to this 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, and I said that they were planting horrible seeds, I think then initially they came in hot, but they were playing games. I don't think that they thought that they would like you or care for you as much as they do. So I think they came in like trying to sell you initially, when they didn't know who they were dealing with. They didn't know what they were bumping up into. And they bumped into a real Sagittarius energy that blew their mind. It blew their mind. 'Cause this person could have been a player. This person could have been, wham bam, thank you type of person. So they came in selling dreams, but they didn't know that you were the ultimate slayer of all that. And so now they realize. They don't want to walk away, because they see longevity with you. They see longevity with you. Okay, mine is 12/21. I'm like the last day of Sag. I just made it in there. I just made the cut. Mhm. And see, I think I want to say like towards the end, maybe y'all, some of y'all were like really sharp with your words, like really sharp with your words. Queen of Swords in reverse. So you probably was really sharp with your words, and they probably are scared to approach you now because they don't know what you could say to them. It's not even so much of what you're doing to them. It's just that your words are cutting their ass like a knife, and they kind of they're emotional because they're the Queen of Swords, so they are emotional words, but they're not disrespectful words. They're just sharp as hell. There's like no babying them anymore. Where you were like, well, I just want you to do it this way and I feel this way. No, you are sharp with that shit. Like you are like there's no beating around it. You're not babying them. You're like extremely sharp. Where they're like, well, what did I do? You're like, you know exactly what you did. Like, there's no, I want you to do it this way. No, you're extremely sharp with your words, and so now I think they're a little bit fearful to approach you right now because they don't know how to approach you right now. Because baby, it's a huge transformation has happened, but they want you though. Ace of Cups. They want a new beginning. They want a new beginning. They want to start over. If they can come back to you and say, "Hi, my name is such and such, such and such. My birthday is such and such." Like, if they could come to you and like start completely over like that, Sagittarius, they actually would, because that is where they are with you. Like, they want to start this all over again. They want to see if they can start this thing from the beginning. But I don't think you're interested. You don't seem quite interested. They're scared to move. That page of wands in the reverse is scared to move. Give me the outcome of Sagittarius and their person. Let's see the outcome of Sagittarius and their person. I could have been a cow. Yep, I was so close. That cusping, when you cuss on another sign, you be a little bit crazy because imagine like carefree Sagittarius cusping on tight ass Capricorn because Capricorn can be kind of tight ass, and so it's like I'm in between live and let live and why the fuck are you doing that? That's the stage I'm in. All right, so the outcome says this right now. The outcome of this, everything doesn't seem to be in control. Choices need to be made. Choices need to be made. So it's not really a you letting them go or they letting you go. I think it's just kind of out of both of your control right now. Both of you. Give me another card. What kind of choice? What kind of choice is going to be made? Because it's like a choice has to be made. What kind of choice is going to be made between Sagittarius and their person? Y'all gonna get back together, Sag. You like them. You like them, Sagittarius. You like them. You like them, like, and you know what? And I'm not saying that when they come back around, like shit is gonna be easy because you're not going to play with them. You still have that Queen of Swords and reverse energy. It's still gonna be extremely sharp. And then there's the High Priest. But the High Priest is like, hey, you're gonna come back and you're gonna act accordingly. And if not, you're gonna get your ass on. But at the end of the day, like the lover says that you still have a thing for this person. And if you don't believe it, let me see. What is Sag? How does Sag feel about that person? How does Sagittarius feel about that person? Eight of Wands, like, you like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe when y'all got together, things were quick and fast and, like, passionate. Because Eight of Wands, definitely some passion there. Like, there's communication there, and so there it probably was quick and fast and passionate and you like that. You like that. Six of Swords, you like this, Sagittarius. You want your peace, you want your happiness. I get it. I get that. But if you could take them with you on your journey to your peace and your happiness, you would politely take them with you. That's just what I see here. Okay. I understand if you're like, hell no, I don't want them back, Tamara. I don't want them back. I get it. But I'm just saying, I see the lovers here. I see the high priest. High priest can also mean like pastor, church. Like some of y'all might even go to counseling, you know what I'm saying? Go and talk to somebody outside of yourselves to get better with each other. And then sometimes the high priest can also represent marriage. Okay, so be mindful of that. Congratulations to whoever that's for, right? Congratulations to whoever that's for. Let's see here. One more card for Sagittarius and their person. I'm going to move to Sagittarius singles. What their person is saying. One more card for Sagittarius and their person. They coming back. You got damn near all of the knights on this table. You have damn near all of the knights. They letting their guard down. They're letting their guard down, and they're probably hoping you letting your guard down because that's what I'm thinking more so with this Knight of Wands. They're hoping that you let your guard down because they coming back with their heart on their sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Like you see this knight, he offering that cup. He's offering that cup. Like, here, get it, take it. I want you to have it. I want you to have it. They coming back in hot and ready. They're coming back in wanting to have a conversation. Okay, my moon sign is Aries, so I'm a little bit fiery. I'm a little bit fiery. I'm a little bit feisty. I have to be cautious at times because I'm a little feisty one. Yeah, I love Capricorns. I'm not gonna lie. My best friend is a Capricorn. We've been best friends for damn near 30 years. I met her when we were in the seventh grade. That was in the late 90s. Don't tell nobody. That was in the late 90s. But yeah, they're coming back on hot and ready. They coming in, they're coming towards you. They want to have a conversation. Be mindful of them being overly flirtatious and trying to touch all on you and hug all on you because that's what the night of one gives. The night it gives comes and gives they'll come back around trying to, if you're a male, rub all on your chest, rub all on your stomach. You're a woman, rub all on your legs and grab you and hug all on you. Tell they ass back up and let's have a serious conversation before we do any of those things. But either way, they're down to basically give you what you want at this point. But what they're hoping is the most is that you hope that you have your guard down enough for y'all to have a conversation and basically see where it goes. But this person is definitely, if you're in no contact, because this could be for a person, Sagittarius, that hasn't been talking to their person or has been distant or separated from their person. They definitely on their way back around. And if you have been dealing with your person and they just have seemed distant, not necessarily like you still might see each other every day, but they seem distant for a while, they're gonna snap back on like a light switch. Like, so if that's what you want, I can see that working out for you. If not, kick their ass to the curb. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right. Let's go ahead and move to my Sagittarius that are single. Let's see where we go from here. Single Sagittarius. Tell me what my single Sagittarius. What's coming in love for my single Sagittarius? What's coming in love for my single Sagittarius? Guess somebody want to come and talk to you too. Yeah, somebody walking up on you too. My single Sagittarius. I seen that 10 of Cups at the bottom. I see happiness in your future. Somebody watching the shit out of you. Somebody watching you. Somebody's sitting back and watching you with the 7 of Pentacles. They sitting back and observing you. Like, if y'all are like talking to somebody, but not like necessarily in a relationship, they probably trying to plant the hell out of some seeds. And they some for somewhere they seem kind of valuable, but I guess you'll have to see after time like grows with that. But they definitely trying to plant some heavy seeds and see where this thing goes between the two of you. They got some good talk with that Knight of Swords. They know how to talk, but one thing about the Knight of Swords, yeah, they know how to talk, but sometimes their talk can be lies. So be careful. It's not like the King of Swords. The King of Swords, like, knows exactly what he wants and how to say it. And like, yeah. But the Knight of Swords, sometimes they'll say things just to get in position. So be mindful of that. Okay, let's see. Ooh, the lovers. Okay. Okay. You know what? I like how this spread is like progressing because, like, your person is coming up. They want to talk to you. You're having a conversation. They start dropping seeds and planting seeds, immediately planting seeds. Like, I like you, Sagittarius. Like, I think that this can work out between us, Sagittarius. I could see you being my husband or wife, Sagittarius. Like, yeah, them really coming in and putting their weight down because they like what they see and Hey, they like this shit. And the choice for them is for you to be lovers. They could see you two being lovers. One more card, and we'll get to clarifying. They could see y'all being lovers. I like the progression of this. Seven of Wands, and then they don't have their guard up. They're gonna come in like not with their guard up. They're not like, oh, it's my way or the highway. They're gonna be flexible, right? And I like that. I like that. They're gonna be flexible. They're gonna be able to talk with this person, talk with this person, actually move with this person because they're gonna be flexible. I like this progression. Okay. I like this progression, Sagittarius. I like it. A person coming in, they're like, let's have a talk. But again, be mindful of them just talking to put themselves in position. But at the same time, I don't really get that energy only because they're immediately planting seeds and the Seven of Pentacles is upright. So it's not that they're just planting seeds with the bullshit. They're planting seeds and they're watching. They're observing. They're watching to see how they grow and how they take effect and how they take root. Because at the end of the day, they want to be your partner. They feeling like soulmate energy. Let's see. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. What they coming to talk about? What is Sagittarius? Is this person that wants to speak with them? What are they coming to talk about? They coming to talk about reciprocity. They coming to talk about we can make this happen, Sagittarius, and I promise to give you the best energy as long as you give it back to me because they want reciprocity. They want back and forth. They're not here just to give, give, give. They're not that. They're here to give and receive. They're not here to give and take. They're here to give and receive. Okay. So I like that. I like that for them. I like that for you too, Sagittarius. I feel like you deserve a relationship that has reciprocity and not somebody who's just constantly taking or doing too much by thinking that they can just give you so much and that's gonna make you like them because that's not gonna make you like them, Sagittarius, and you know it. Ace of Wands, I'm telling y'all, ooh, that's right there. I'm gonna leave that right there with the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. That Ace of Wands is telling me like this could be a good beginning. I could see a new beginning. They're planting seeds towards a new beginning. What kind of seeds are being planted? Are these valuable seeds with this person that is interested in Sagittarius? Very much viable seeds. They're coming in with their heart on their shoulder, with their heart on their sleeve. And this is even better because this is the queen. This is the knight. This is the queen. So the queen is coming in like, hey, I really like you. I really like this. Like, let me share with you. Let me give to you. Like, I want you to have some of what I have here. They come in to give it to you, Sagittarius. They planting some sweet seeds. They planting some sweet seeds. Page of Cups. They're planting some sweet seeds. They coming in with that good stuff. Someone probably coming in with gifts. So although they want to give you reciprocity or whatever, and they want back what they're gonna give, they are happy to give. They are happy to give. They are emotionally happy to give to you. So don't be scared, Sagittarius. Don't be scared. And I know a lot of you Sagittarius typically aren't like the gold digger type. It's just like keep taking, taking, take. So, be sweet because that's what they want to do with you. They want to be sweet with you. Let's clarify the lovers. My single Sagittarius. hmm You're gonna be hearing something really, really soon. Like you're gonna know exactly what you want to do soon as hell. Like you're gonna get something that's gonna be like, aha, like I get it, and you're gonna like this. You're gonna be. I think you'll be down with this. Give me one more card for this clarifier of the lovers. 'Cause it could, I could see you like both of you putting in work. Both of you putting in work, and then not only so much both of you putting in work. You're not having to put in so much work. Because I'm feeling like some of my Sagittarius feel like they have to put in majority of the work. Like they have to do so much in order for the person to do something back. But when this person comes around, if they're not already around, if you have not already met them, they're gonna come in willing to put in the work. And I think that's probably gonna be the message that you the clarification that you need to, like, say, "Okay, like, this person really wants to put in the work. They really wanna put in the work." Give me a card for 7 of Wands. Clarify the 7 of Wands in reverse for my Sagittarius that are single. You really wanna come put in the work, Sag, and I like that for you. 7 of Swords. And you know what? You know, 7 of Swords has to typically to be sneaky or like they're trying to do something out of control. When I'm thinking more so that this person is being strategic. That's why they're putting their guard down. They're being strategic. They're trying to find a way to slide themselves in. It doesn't necessarily have to be any sneaky way because and then it could, because again, I got the Knight of Swords up here, and I told you that the Knight of Swords will say things to put themselves in position. So they could be using this 7 of Swords to strategically say things to put themselves in position. So watch if this is a person that's like on your page and you talk about a lot of the things that you do on your page, sometimes they'll mirror those things to get themselves in position. So like make sure that when this person comes around, you ask them questions because you don't want to meet a representative. You want to meet this person. You don't want to meet somebody that's mirroring you in order to be a part of your life. You want somebody who's actually who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like they are. 10 of Pentacles. I just feel like they are. I just feel like this could work for you, Sagittarius. I feel like this person that's coming your way, or if you already met them, and they came in just talking so good and you're probably rolling your eyes like, I don't want to hear this shit. I don't heard this shit before. Like they're dead ass coming in, planting seeds. Their mindset is already that you are their husband or wife. Like even if they have not said it already, but for some, I feel like they have told you you're my husband, you're my wife. Like, and hey, if you're a man, I understand that could be kind of nerve wracking, right? And for a woman, it can be nerve wracking because I had somebody that came to me and was like, "You're my wife, you're my wife, you're my wife," and that scared the shit out of me because I'm like, "Huh? I'm scared." Hmm, that would be an interesting match. That's very much opposites attract. I'm thinking if that's the case, right? Mhm. This Ten of Pentacles says that they are interested. They see long term with you. They see a family. They see building with you, Sagittarius. I don't know. This is cute. This is a cute spread. This is cute, Sag. This is cute. For my single Sagittarius, you have somebody on the way. If you have not already met them, you may have already met them. You may already be talking to them. You probably know exactly who the hell I'm talking to. They came in hot, but it didn't come in hot like the Knight of Wands. They came in hot like the Knight of Swords. So they're more so talking. They're not moving with their hips. They're not constantly speaking sexual to you. They're more talking with, intellect. You know what I'm saying? They want to speak to your mind first. So they're planting seeds, mental seeds, not just physical seeds, mental seeds, which I think that you would like better because Sagittarius like to learn. Sagittarius want to learn. Sagittarius want to be stimulated and not just, sexually stimulated, right? Although we like that too, but you want to be emotionally, mentally, spiritually stimulated. After this, I'm gonna do Capricorn. I'm gonna do Capricorn after this one, after Sagittarius. All right, let me just get one outcome card. And you know what? I think that this relationship or this person is going to help you walk away from things that just no longer serve you. If you're not already walking away from those things, I think most Sagittarius are walking away from things that no longer serve them. But I think that this particular relationship is going to, or I'm not going to call it a relationship. I don't want to just, put y'all out there like that. Um, Understood. I want both as well. I want both as well. I don't want just we are passionate now. So trust me, we want both. Okay. We want both. We don't have to settle. We can get what we want. And this relationship, I think, is gonna like help you walk away from things that no longer serve you, things from the past, things that had you like feeling tense. Probably the things that have you rolling your eyes at this person when they coming around talking all that shit. They probably got you rolling your eyes because of things from the past. But I think that you're gonna start melting a little bit. It's gonna be like maybe I'm aging myself. Gonna be like Urkel with Laura when he just weighs her down. And I think it's gonna like weigh you down and like to where you start forgetting all that old shit. And that shit just that just shit just goes away and you're like really content in this particular partnership. I think it's gonna be good. And then as far as like having both, Ace of Wands, I believe, that's heavy on the sexual attraction. Wands are heavy on the sexual attraction. So immediately you're gonna be attracted to them. That's gonna be big. You're gonna be attracted to them. For you to even give them a little bit of time, there has to be some attraction anyways, Edge. So if you're giving them any time at all, there is some attraction there. They have intrigued you in some kind of way for you to stop and give them even the smallest amount of time. So I don't think that's something you have to really worry about there. All right. Let me see. But you're gonna have to make a choice. Two of swords. A choice is gonna have to be made. I'm thinking you're gonna be nervous. I think it got you nervous because again, that ace of cups right there, walking away from things from the past, old shit from the past, gonna have to let that go. All right, so let's go ahead and go for my Sagittarius that are dealing with each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. Sagittarius dealing with each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. Sagittarius dealing with the Aries. They have the wall up, and there's a misalignment for the Sagittarius dealing with the Aries. They're guarded. They're extremely guarded, but not so much guarded to where they don't want to give it another try because the Knight of Wands is not really like not wanting to give it another try. It's like, damn, we've been through a lot, so I don't really know. Like, I don't really know, but I'll try to give this shit another try. But like, if this is the last try, basically, this is the last try. And the Lovers reverse says that there's a misalignment here. It's not that there's no emotions here, but there's a misalignment. So I can see you two giving that another try. If y'all are not currently like, I can see y'all giving it another try to try to get that balance back out because both parties are basically down to give it one more try. But if this try doesn't work, then you're going about your business. Aries to Taurus, the High Priest. Let's see what else. And the Three of Swords. So your High Priest, I don't know. What y'all hurting? That don't like each other right now? Like feelings have been hurt. Feelings have been hurt. Y'all tried to go about this I tried to go about this the best way you could. I want to say the best way you could. I'm trying to think of another term for it. Y'all try to go about this like in like the normal way. I don't know if that's the right way. Maybe I should try the unorthodox. Stop trying to make it such a first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. Like maybe that's not working for you because it seems like there's some type of heartbreak or heartache that's associated with that. Or maybe somebody's not moving in that direction. Maybe a person's not moving. Maybe you want them to move in a more conformative way and they're not. You know what I'm saying? So there's heartbreak behind them not moving the way you want them to. Sagittarius dealing with a Gemini. That Gemini is a little bit shady. Like they might be moving cold, they might be moving a little bit weird, but they keep coming to you like they want longevity, like they want something with you, but their emotions are fucking off. Like, yeah, they sound good with that 3 of Wands, but their emotions are off. You're not in the business of healing anybody when it comes to being in a relationship. Like if they already had some shit going on before you, if it did not consist of you hurting them, you're not in the business of healing anybody. And you're not in the business of playing with anyone. So all that assuming that y'all are going to all that approaching you saying looking like they want longevity with this 3 of Wands, but emotionally they're thrown off. You don't have time for that. That Gemini is emotionally thrown off, but they keep approaching you like they want longevity. And I don't know about that. Oh yeah, drop yeah, leave his ass alone. Me either. I don't know too many people with a huge stellium in Sagittarius. Yeah, leave his ass alone though, because he's doing shady dealing. Tell him to go home and be with his wife. And that's probably what that high priest Somebody that's married on that horse shit. How he gonna feel some type of way about you? You got a whole situation over there. Let's see. Sagittarius dealing with a Cancer. Overthinking like hell. Overthinking to the point to where there's no movement. Both over there just looking. And overthinking to the point there's no movement at all with this, with you and this Cancer. Like you think that something could happen, but you're not moving on it. Like somebody's overthinking, overanalyzing, but not enough movement there. All right, Sagittarius dealing with a Leo. The spark there might be a little bit dead. And I think the Leo realizes that the spark is dead, so they're gonna come and approach you. They want to talk. And they're gonna come in quick. But I don't think there's no spark. Page of Wands reverse. I don't really think that you're interested in that Leo like that. Nah, nah. Yeah, hell no. Do not. Do not. Go find your own. Go find your own. Let her play with her husband. And if he don't got nothing down there in his pants, that's her fault. She picked him. She chose him. You know, Sagittarius know how to they know how to get some loving. So, and she knows that. Don't give her any more. Let her be with the person that she chose to marry. She don't get no more loving. She better go get her a toy and tell her husband to watch. That's what she should do. But yeah, that Leo, they're coming in, they're gonna come in quick. They realize that you're not approaching them as much as you used to, or that the spark is no longer there like it was. Sagittarius dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, I understand that a lot. Cancer dealing with a Virgo. I don't really see much growth in this, right? I don't really see much growth in this, but y'all won't leave each other alone. I don't really see much growth in that particular union, but you two won't seem to leave each other alone. So I just leave that where that is. That Two of Cups says that y'all are on a man to man situation. You know what I'm saying? But that Empress says there's no growth in that. All right. Sagittarius dealing with a Libra. No motion, no movement. Let's see. I saw something in here. I look like the Nine of Pentacles, I just saw. Was it good? There it is. Nine of Pentacles. There's no really no movement here, and that Libra is doing their own thing. They're focused on themselves. They're focused on their money. They're focused on themselves right now. They don't want to put in work. They don't want to put any effort. Like, they're only focused on themselves. Nine of Pentacles is more like a self-sufficient card, so they're kind of busy working on themselves right now. Okay. Sagittarius dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So were you the problem? Were you the problem? Where you were the one of the ones that 'cause it could always be a flip where you feel as though you missed out. You missed out. And that goes to again, I don't believe that we're afraid of commitment. I think a lot of times we are afraid of committing to the wrong things. Um, but you have to use discernment, right? You have to use discernment. Sagittarius dealing with what is that? Scorpio. Ooh. Y'all had some tension. Y'all had some tension, you and this Scorpio. But I also see new beginnings. I also see you two coming back around to like deal with each other again. The chemistry between you two is crazy. It's crazy. Which is interesting for me because I am a Sagittarius dealing with somebody who is that does have a Scorpio moon and like, oh Lord, it is a wild ride. But yeah, I can see you and this Scorpio, getting back together. Y'all coming back around, having a good talk, and like Seeing where you'll go from here. All right, Sagittarius dealing with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius dealing with a Sagittarius. Second. Okay, I want to Queen of Swords. I'm gonna come back around and have a little chat. I'm gonna have a little chat. Sag dealing with the Sag. Like the wheel is really turning for you too. Like you're gonna come back around and y'all gonna have a talk, and it's gonna be okay, baby. Listen to me. Where are we going from here? And I believe that where you're going from here is up. Wheel of Fortune upright. Come back up. Sagittarius is coming back up. Okay, I can see y'all coming back around, having a very intelligent conversation because this is a queen. Come back having to set a really a talk from the soul, a talk from the heart, and that talk is gonna do you two some good, and it's gonna move you both forward. I can see the Sag and the Sag making moving forward. All right, Sag and the Capricorn. My Sag dealing with the Capricorn. Sagittarius dealing with the Capricorn. That Capricorn, let me see. Let me move my card because I'm like, I see passion, but I also see somebody holding on to their feelings. I see, a passionate one, but some exactly. So like they're holding on to their feelings. I know I'm getting both. I know I'm getting both. They're holding on to their feelings because there has been some type of heartbreak in between the two of you in the past or right now. Like so they're holding on to their feelings right now. There are feelings there, but they are in control of those feelings, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius dealing with a Capricorn, there are feelings there for you, but they're not like the queen or the knight to where they're holding them out for you to get some. They are holding them back. They're like, you're gonna have to do a little work for this, for these emotions if you want them, because they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to keep being hurt. So that's what I have for that. Sagittarius and the Capricorn. Tell her to back up. If you don't want to, let her go, back her up. Back her up. She'll be okay. Sagittarius dealing with an Aquarius. You're kind of discouraged from that. You're kind of discouraged from that. They're gonna come back around though. They're gonna come back around and offer you something. They're gonna come back around and offer you a little love, a little, a little something, something. But you don't have any faith in that particular relationship, Sagittarius. It's like, no, you tried it before. So the faith in that has dwindled a lot. But be on the lookout for them to come back around and let you know that they still got a thing for you. Sagittarius dealing with a Pisces. Page of Cups, and what else we got here? Knight of Wands. That's cute. Sagittarius dealing with the Pisces. They're gonna come in. They're gonna come in so cute. They're gonna come in so cute. They're just coming in so cute. They want to offer you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Like they emotionally just happy with you. You know what I'm saying? They just see just the cuteness in this right now. It's like at the new beginning stages and it's a little sweet, right? But then they might fuck around and turn into the King of Wands, which is a passionate, passionate king, right? So they might come in cute, then fuck around and turn your ass out with this King of Wands. So be mindful of that little fish that's coming up to you like a little goldfish looking all cute in the tank. And then they turn around and flip your ass every which way but loose in a good way. If you like that, you might like that. You might like that. You might like that. All right. That's what I have for Sagittarius. Let me just get a few more cards for massage. Let's get a little something, something for out the door before I move on to Capricorn. You don't remember why you was mad, but you might not remember why you mad. But if you feeling as though you don't want her, then your nervous system knows what the hell happened. Y'all have to make a decision. Like some of you probably were unsure of a decision to be made, but a decision will be made. I'm not sure what the decision is about. Everybody has their own little thing going on, but you will be making a decision on something. All right. There's about to be some forward movement. So maybe decision is on forward movement. Be mindful of being sharp. Don't be too much of a smart ass. Don't try to be too hard and feel like you're so intellectually so intelligent that nobody can tell you shit, or that you don't want to hear nothing, or that your words are coming out so sharp because you feel like you know everything. Like don't do that. Don't move with your ego. Like, be slightly humble, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really see anything bad coming your way. I see some really good stuff coming your way for both Sagittarius is in a relationship and Sagittarius singles, right? Or Sagittarius that are dealing with someone and Sagittarius singles. So don't be such a smart ass. Like, cause I know I have a tendency to like not play that shit, but I kind of have that Aries moon, so it's a little bit rough. It gets competitive at times. But like, be mindful of your words. Be mindful of how you talk. Like, because what's gonna come to you, you're gonna like it. You're going to like it. So don't run it away trying to be so much of a smart ass, because you are extremely intelligent. That goes without saying, right? But you still like to learn. You're a mutable sign. So mutable signs, they still like to learn. They still want to know. They're still trying to. So act like that, right? All right, so that's what I have for Sagittarius. Oh yeah, she's trying to get that old thing back. She's trying to get that old thing back. But if you're not interested in her, tell her to back up, because mm-mm, mm-mm, like nah, I don't know, nah, mm-mm. Tell her nah, not this time. Y'all could be friends, but no more than friends. Especially if you have somebody that you want to get back with. And when I saw that Sag to Sag, that could work for you in that new Sag, especially if you're still interested. I'm a Sag dealing with a Sag too, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's what I have for Sagittarius. Thank y'all so much for joining. Yeah, you're gonna have to say it. Yeah, she not gonna get the hint. She not gonna get the hint. Go on and let her know. She not gonna get the hint. Some people you have to be direct with, like, hey, I am not interested in more than this. Like, and don't even say I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Just straight up give it to a blood raw. Like, I'm not interested. Like, nah. Because sometimes saying I'm not even gonna hurt your feelings, I think that'd be making it worse. All right, so that's what I have for Sag, y'all. Stay tuned for Capricorn. I'm gonna pull them up next. Thank y'all so much for joining. This is Sassy is Magical. My name is Tamara, but you can call me Sassy. Either one works. All right, y'all great guys. Have a great day. Bye, Sag.